Hello, everyone. I am back. I love what I do. This has just been such an amazing day, right?
Isn't it?
Such an amazing day. So welcome to another episode of Lifetime Success. Jennifer Yon Agency, IBA Success Magazine. We are interviewing men with a billionaire mindset. What way to start closing out the new year, but to get tips and nuggets and gems from guys that are doing amazing things that have a billionaire mindset to pour back into us. So welcome my next guest, Murtice A. I'm going to use your initial.
Oh, you're too kind.
I'm going to use your initial.
Go all out.
Murtice A. Tucker.
Yes.
Welcome
Thank
to
you.
Lifetime
Thank you.
Success.
Thank you. It is such a pleasure to be back here and together again in person doing these live events. You know, before last year we were doing them virtually, and it was good. We did what we had to do.
Yes.
But having this personal connection takes things to the next level.
It definitely takes things to the next level.
Mhm.
So, Mr. Tucker,
Yes,
you are one of our men with a billionaire mindset.
that I am.
What is your definition of a billionaire mindset?
Well, the definition of a billionaire mindset is a couple of things that flow together very intriguingly in some ways, right? But what the premise of it basically comes down to perseverance, hard work, determination, and never say die.
Wait. Perseverance,
Hard
hard work.
work, determination, and never say die.
Never say die. So, for ones that don't know who you are, tell us a little bit about yourself when you talk about perseverance, determination, and never saying die.
Right. So a little bit about me. I'm a Marine officer veteran,
Okay.
many years in the military, doing very exciting things with very exciting people. And, through the course of those evolutions of just life and training, what have you, there are many situations where, you're cold, wet, uncomfortable, and just disgusted with life and yourself, where you have to find little trinkets here and there to say, something, the funniest thing just happened. I'm having a miserable day, but I'm gonna laugh about this joke.
Yes.
Okay. So, you learn how to do that, and that carries over into life. And then when you kind of step out of that realm a little bit,
Mm-hmm.
it's still there in you.
Okay.
So everybody has terrible days. Everybody faces challenges in business. Everybody faces the impossible or what may seem impossible.
Mm-hmm.
And it's just having that little nugget in the back of your head saying, you know what, I'm not going to tap out no matter what.
Right.
I'm going to keep pushing. I'm not dead yet. I'm still breathing. If I have to crawl with my teeth.
Yes.
And you find a way to get it done.
Wow. You know what? I felt those words as you were saying it. So when you were selected to be one of the men with a billionaire mindset, what did that feel like to you?
Oh, man. It's like holding up my Oscar in front of everybody and saying, something, even Steve Harvey couldn't mess it up. I'm here. Sorry, Steve.
Sorry, Steve.
It's mine. Yeah. But no, it's a tremendous honor.
Uh-huh.
I'm in there with a lot of great men. I'm in there with, should we show them? I'm going to give my little fam here an honorable mention. Mr. Arroyo, who's not here today, but that's okay. I'll represent. But yeah, being a part of this dynamic team and this presence of local people who do tremendous things, throughout the community and also the world is a privilege and an honor. And I'm so happy to be selected to be here to talk to these fine people and yourself today about it.
When you talk about having a billionaire mindset, there's a routine.
Yeah.
There's strategic planning.
Correct.
What do you say with your routine and everything that you're going to? And again, thank you for serving for us, right? But with everything that you go through, what would you say is definitely a part of a routine that you have to have a billionaire mindset?
Yeah. So what I've found throughout life, a lot of things are grounded in faith, whether that's religiously spiritual or you being able to see on the other side of the curve and say, okay, I haven't got to that destination yet, but I know I'm walking towards it and I'll make it. And this is what's going to happen when I get there.
Yes.
Okay. The other thing of it is also family and the people you love.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Without that, life is like a trillion times harder.
Right.
Okay. So by having good people around you, good support structures and significant others and what have you, that makes life that much more precious. And then when you do get to these new summits of success, it's being able to share that with, the people around you, and that's tremendous. So, you think about, okay, hey, here's your significant other, here's your children, here's this. I work my
Listen, this is PGTV. Okay, yeah. You are live. If you are just tuning in, you are live with Murtice Tucker. We are on the series of Men with the Billionaire Mindset. Yes. I caught you.
Yes, I caught myself. Okay, but I worked my tail off, right?
Right.
And then, because of that reward, okay, now I'm able to share those treasures with the people closest to me.
Yes.
Now, date night is even that much more spectacular.
Okay.
Now the trip to Disney is even that much better because now we can get the $10 hamburger with the mouse ears and leave like a $20 tip. So
you're enjoying life when you change your mindset. It's pretty much what I'm hearing from you. Yes. So I'm going to say, you don't look a day over, 40.
Man, I thought you were going to be generous and say 30.
Look, I'm going to say 40.
Okay.
What are some of the things that you would tell a younger guy, your younger self, that you have learned from where you are now? I'm going to say to where you were and where you're going. What would you say to your younger self?
Well, you can deep dive into that on page 45. It's fabulous edition, okay, because I do hand out all those valuable lessons. But most importantly, as you look back in retrospect, right, you definitely want to stay focused and regimented. You need to basically set a goal, a destination, and achieve that mission.
Okay.
Bottom line. On top of that, appreciate the people you love. On page 45, I talk about, hey, you know what? First thing in the morning, kiss the woman you love and say, you know what? You are the absolute best. And now I'm going to turn to and start my day.
Okay.
Because remember, it does come back to that support factor of people around you.
Right.
And then when you go out there, you just have to live like this is like your last day on earth.
Okay.
So if you have something to do, you get it done. Mm-hmm. And not just get it done. If you're going to put your name on it, right? Mm-hmm. Do it above standard. Yes. Because I kind of like to look at the standard as like a guideline.
Okay.
So, for example, if somebody tells me, hey, do 50 push-ups, cool. That's the minimum I need to do just to do whatever. Well, I might just do 53 or 60.
Okay.
And that's how you got to kind of look at everything that you put your hand to, right? Mm-hmm. Because the competition is out there, and believe me, it's fierce. Mm-hmm. It can come along in a blink of an eye and eat you alive.
Yeah.
Right. So if you're not constantly thinking about what's coming around the curve, how to stay competitive or just innovative, which is really the main thing, right?
Innovative.
You got to be. If you're not constantly doing those things, you're going to succumb to those threats. Mm-hmm. Be it a competitor or what have you. Okay.
Yeah.
So you always got to keep your guard up and strike first and strike hard. I hate to sound like Cobra Kai, but
strike first, strike hard. That's good, Mr. Tucker.
Yeah,
So sitting next to you, it empowers me and it strengthens me.
Amen.
This is why I do what I do, because it's all about connecting, collaborating, building relationships, and planning for the future. So what's in your future?
Oh my goodness, Ms. Jen, I don't know if we have enough minutes in this
hour. Give us a little bit. Listen, so if they're listening and we don't have enough minutes to go what's in your future, if they want to just connect with you so they can talk more one-on-one with you, can you tell us how they can do that before they jump into? Yes. Yeah,
the best way to do it, use my contact information that's out there via email. I'm bombarded by a lot of different things all day, but email is the best way. But to give you a little snapshot, maybe the cliff notes on what's happening here. Very excited to be with Midleton Health. We're growing by leaps and bounds. We've gotten off the launch pad. Now, we're starting to see orbit, And during the course of this growth and this journey and all the exciting things that we're doing right now in production and, distribution and everything else, we partnered with this other company, hand in hand, called Veterans Cannabis, right?
Okay.
And they're solely focused on, wellness, health, business development, education, and, professional development of veterans. Okay. Great crew of guys, guys I've been very close to, former U.S. Navy SEALs, run the company, great gentlemen like Will Carroll, Sonny Mason, awesome dudes who are out there really shaking the earth, when it comes to this thing. So I'm very, very privileged and honored to work hand in hand with them to take things to the next level collectively, because that's what it's all about. It's a team effort. You know, you got to have the right people, you know, around you and under you to kind of get to that next level, you know, and accomplish great things.
Absolutely. It's
you know?
all about the people that are around.
Exactly.
Yes.
You know, looking out into the future, not too distant future. You know, there are rumblings of political aspirations.
Oh, wow. Yes. Rumblings.
Yes.
You said rumblings.
Rumblings.
Like that word.
Yeah. So that is something that is being looked at very closely. I'm very, very interested, you know, but, you know, again, as I talk to that, you know, group of people in that committee, you know, it's all about timing and, you know, making sure that, you know, it's done right. Because everything has its appointed destination and time. And, you know, you never want to be, I guess, how does mom like to say? Not hasty, but rash. Rash. I don't want to be rash. You know, so everything has to be done at the right moment in time, and I believe it will be. That's a door that's opening. The knob is already turned. You know, there's light on the other side of it, and you know, these feet are starting to move. So I believe there'll be a good announcement on that coming here in the future. In addition to that, I'm very, very happy to tell all the people watching now, the people at home, as part of the great work that I do with Veterans Cannabis and myself, the Naval Warrior Foundation, which is an organization I'm very close to, a board member there, is having its first annual golf tournament in January of 2022. And I am very proud to be sitting with one of our platinum sponsors, Ms. Jennifer Yon of Bar 5.
Absolutely.
So,
that's
you know,
so awesome. I am so excited about that.
Yes. And I'm so happy to have you out there on the links, you know, smiling and waving at everybody and spreading the joy that we spread.
Yes. So tell us about, you know, give back. We always talk about give back with Billionaire Mindset. Now, so you're doing the golf tournament. Who is the golf tournament benefiting? You know, what tell us a little bit about that.
Of course. So, as I stated, Veterans Cannabis, you know, is ran, you know, by military vets. And part of that is helping guys, you know, who leave the military, come into something that's fruitful, you know, and find purpose. So what they do is they have a training program in agriculture that they put these gentlemen through to make six figures on the other side of it in a few months. Naval Warrior Foundation started with the same roots to assist special operations veterans and their families who transition out of the military to find, you know, gainful employment and grow themselves professionally, you know, and find that same purpose that, you know, they had in the military in that second chapter of their life.
Awesome. You know, if you are just tuning in, this is Lifetime Success. I feel honored, you know, to be able to display and talk about your passions, but also to have you pour back into me, you know, all your expertise of what you have going on in your future. You know, there's a lot to say about a billionaire mindset. And when I put this edition together, I knew that I would get something different from each of the guys that I sat down with. You know, we kicked off the edition. We've had our first kind of networking event where everyone has been able to collaborate. You were here last night.
Yes.
Here last night.
Great event too, by the way.
Yeah, that was awesome. Just to be able to collaborate with other people. What would you say has contributed to your success?
Well, I've had many things contributed to my success. You know, number one, my upbringing. My faith. And also, you know, my training, you know, which has taught me a lot. In addition to that, you know, there's education. That's always important, but it's knowing how to use education and be around the right people, right? So being able to listen to somebody, understand their experiences, and receive their input is intangible. You know, so once you can do those things, you know, you can propel yourself light years ahead. You know, and perhaps this would be a good time to throw a little bone out there about 2022. You know, IBA Success Magazine is going to be doing phenomenal things next year. And perhaps maybe one of the things they might just do, is take things to the next level. And I would like to propose perhaps a trillionaire mindset. A trillionaire mindset. I think we could do that.
We can do a trillionaire mindset. Wait. We have no proposals now. On Lifetime Success, Jennifer Yon Agency, Murtice Tucker, and Murtice Tucker. Okay.
Yes.
He is here. If you are just tuning in, share this video. Check out this latest edition. He is on page
45.
45. Okay. And again,
thank you for that, Ms. Kate.
Yes.
Exceptional.
Yes, thank you, Miss Kate. You are exceptional. She's just behind the scenes making sure everything just goes well for us, right?
Yep.
If you are wanting to talk to Murtice more, hear more about his endeavors, be a part of the golf tournament. Are you still accepting sponsors?
Of course.
Okay.
Of course. So, I have a staff member who's leading that main effort.
Okay.
So by all means, reach out, go to Facebook, you'll see the event on there. And then, or even, for that matter, just reach out to me directly and I'll make sure you were funneled in the right direction for that.
Absolutely. So you have watched, again, another episode of Lifetime Success, Men with the Billionaire Mindset edition, page 45. Check him out. His email address, website to swissrelief.com, that you can hear more about the organization in which he supports. Facebook, Naval Warriors Foundation. This is the season of giving and understanding. So reach out, follow him, and see how you can collaborate in the new year of 2022. I'm going to let you close us out tonight. You give us, listen, should I do this?
Oh, I got it.
I don't know. Should I do this?
I got you. You should. You totally should. So I'm going to share something that's remarkable. Okay. And this is something I picked up last Sunday. Okay. When we talk about a season of giving and transference of knowledge, wealth, and all that, right? Yes. Something that was shared with me was that we are in a season of giving. We are in the season to receive a harvest that we did not sow, okay? And also to sow a harvest that we will not reap for future generations. So this is our time to basically grow based upon what other people have given us and plant that back into our future, okay, for the generations to come so they can continue to do the good works that we are doing this day.
Yes. And with that being said, we are going to close out this edition of Lifetime Success with Murtice Tucker. And have a great night. Don't forget, page 45.
45.
Bye-bye.
Thank you much.
So I so love